Rise blessings, everyone. I'm doing a video regarding the United passenger that was escorted off the plane. Alright, this is ridiculous. Okay, of course they're going to overbook their flights. Every fucking buddy does. Okay, and because they're worried about losing their profits or whatever. You know, they're not going to lose their profits, people. You buy an airline ticket and you don't show up, you pay for the fucking ticket anyway. If they're still worried about losing money, they're worried about losing money where you don't have to, where you can sell the ticket 4 or 5 times over again. If that's what they're worried about, why don't they just make it to where you can't purchase a ticket unless you have a high probability of not showing up? That way they can buy and sell each seat, 5 times. Stupid, huh? Whatever. Well, supposedly they needed these seats for their employees because their other employees that were scheduling these flights for their other employees to get where they needed to go, either to pilot them or to, the pilots or the stewardesses or flight attendants or whatever in the hell you want to call them. Obviously, that was poor planning on their part as well. So again, their fault. They offered these people something, they didn't take it. They offered them something else, they didn't take it. I think I got up to $800 in a hotel. People don't realize is that you can get a hell of a lot more than that. And it doesn't always have to be in travel vouchers. It can be in cash. There's nothing illegal about it. But that's just their way of making you spend that money in the travel industry again. Well, they did give them more than one offer, but they certainly, sorry, I have a cough. They certainly didn't give them anywhere near what they had the ability to give them. Okay, now yes, it is within the little small writing of the contract or whatever that you never read and always check so you can get whatever you want, something on the computer or something, anything. Nobody ever reads that shit. Saying that there was no guarantee that you're going to take off in that flight and get to where you want to go when you want to go. And rightfully so. I mean, shit, nobody can predict the weather and say, we'll definitely be able to take off here. I mean, no one's going to take off in a fucking hurricane or tornado or something like that. And maybe they do ask for volunteers to deboard a flight and everything. Okay, great. They didn't offer anybody nearly the amount that they could have offered. And obviously these people needed to get where they needed to go right away. And you're going to sit there and go, well, since nobody's taking this, we're just going to take volunteers that we randomly pick. What kind of crap is that? Yeah, it's well within their legal rights, but I'm sorry. What is not well within their legal rights is what they did to get this gentleman off the plane. You have no right to put your fucking hands on me or anybody else. You certainly have no right to touch them in a manner that would cause them to bleed or be hurt. That is assault, buddy. And you know what? I hope this guy sues them for every fucking penny he can get. I really do. And if I was one of the lawyers, I'd be chomping at the bit to get this case. United Airlines, if you don't come out of this billions and billions of dollars out of your pocket, then you better drop down and thank whatever God that you worship. Because you're really in for it. Not only for what can happen as far in the courts because of this, but also because of who's going to sit there and want to buy a flight on United now? Seriously. You have to drop those flights so low, it's going to make one of those specials from Southwest Airlines look like they're, super expensive. You have to fly people out one way, $5 each way. My God. I know that would be the only thing that would attract me to you. Or anybody else for that matter. They don't want to sit there and run the risk that you overbook their flight and that you're going to sit there and physically assault them to get them off the fucking plane. What's next? If that had not worked because he was a tiny little Asian man, would you have shot him? I'm sorry. I know I'm all over the place here, but I've tried to remake this video 7 fucking times, and between my photo booth pausing and acting like all of a sudden it can't seem to film me, and my annoying fucking roommate walking in and out with his head up his ass, then, that's why I'm kind of all over the place. But, yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening. Go ahead and give me your opinions down below, and I'll see you at the next one.